Good morning, YouTube. Well, it's 4th of July. It's the holiday. So I know y'all probably sleeping in, resting. Well, you know what I'm doing out here in the grind. Doing Instacart on 4th of July. Now, I had just edited my hours because I'm scheduled to work. I'm working from 10 a.m. It's supposed to have been like from 10 to 4, and then I had a 2-hour break, and then I was supposed to work from 6 to 10. So I just edited my hours. So as long as you edit 6 hours prior to that start, see, I put a break in between. So I had 2 blocks. It was 10 to 4, and then 2 hours, and then it was 6 to 10. So since I had that 6 to 10 and I had time to edit it, I went back and edited, and I canceled those blocks from 6 to 10. So I'll be getting off at 6 o'clock. So rather than me saying I'm going to the gym at 10 o'clock, not 10 o'clock, rather than me going to the gym at 4, between those 2 hours, I was going to simply leave at 6 o'clock and then go to the gym. But what I probably end up doing really is I'm gonna wait and see if I get any orders this morning from 10 in the morning until about, I'll see how it is. If I don't get any orders, then I'm pretty much going to be hanging out at LA Fitness. So that way, if I'm hanging out at LA Fitness, then I could go ahead and work out, and then if I get an order, then I'll just simply have to jump off the elliptical or whatever I'm going to be doing and do that grocery shop. But I don't know. I don't think it's going to be busy because the map is totally blank. There's no dots anywhere. There is nothing. And yesterday, if it was anything like yesterday, let me tell you, when I had 2 orders, I had that 1 order that morning, and then 1 order that second block I had, that was it. I ain't had nothing else going on. Now, I had a delayed earnings from Sunday. So officially Sunday, everybody tipped. I got 100% acceptance rate in tips from Sunday, so that's a good thing. Good morning, the one person who's up with me. Happy 4th of July. Review yourself. I know it's, let me see who it could be. It's either Paula B. Joseph. I knew it. I knew it was gonna be you. Happy 4th. What you have plans for this 4th of July? Any cookouts? Anything like that? Any going to any barbecues or people's house or whatever? Ooh, barbecue. You going to someone's house to do it, or you just gonna go to friends and family houses? Okay, that's good. Joseph, what do you do? I never figure out what you do. You never said if you do any of these ride-sharing gigs. What do you do? Do you do Uber, Lyft, you know, YouTube? Because I've never seen anything. I've never seen it. You know what? By me always not going on my laptop at home, it's kind of hard for me to check it out. Unemployed. Yeah, just looking. Yeah, I know what you mean. So do you do any ride sharing gigs? And what's your what were you used to, what was your occupation? What did you used to do? Maybe I could know some resources. Oh, you don't drive? I know Instacart sometimes they hire in-store shoppers. You don't have to have a car. All they do is do the grocery shop. Maybe you look at doing that. Okay. Well, you know what? One of the Monique, she was one of the subscribers in the chat room yesterday with all of y'all. She works for a company that you could work from home, and I think that they were looking for people to work from home, especially in healthcare. What do you do in healthcare? They be looking for people to work from home and customer service. That was my big thing, really. I was customer service for the IRS. Well, it was really customer service, but I've done customer service for like over 20-something years. But it was this company that she sent me a link. And they were looking for customer service reps. They were looking for customer service reps to work from home. And they had different sectors. I'm going to look at it on my laptop when I get home, since I'm going to be working till 6 o'clock today. And I might, and if it's really slow, I'm just going to, if I don't get no orders in 2 hours, I'm not going to hang around like that. I'm gonna go to the gym and work out at LA Fitness, and I'm gonna see if I can kill some of that time. And then if I don't get, like I said, my block is over at 6 o'clock. Around 5 something, I make my way back home. That way I can be home to clean out my refrigerator, because I'm supposed to get my refrigerator fixed tomorrow. So the person's coming out there to fix it, thank goodness. And he's supposed to be there between 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning. So I need to clean up my kitchen, and I need to do all the things I need to do. But yeah, I've been working customer service jobs. At one point it used to be real easy to get jobs in customer service, but now everything is automated, and then these companies, they only want to pay $10 an hour and all that crazy stuff. And I don't know, what company did you used to work for when you was working in customer service? Which health insurance company was it? People, what's going on up here? Why is the light green and then people stop? There ain't no stop sign. Emblem Health. I never heard of that. Are they affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield or something? Or I never heard of them before. Yeah, have you thought about applying for Blue Cross Blue Shield? They used to call Anthem. I always used to see Blue Cross Blue Shield hiring all the time, especially customer service. At least here in Atlanta, I saw an ad for customer service, but they could be anywhere. I would think it'd be easy to find a job in New York. Aren't you in New York too? So you in New York, I would think there's see, you don't need no car in New York, to be honest. When I lived in New York, I didn't have no car. I didn't learn. My father taught me how to drive when I was younger. But see, my father was a cab driver. So, you know, he used to be too nervous. I used to drive, you know, he used to have this. My father used to have like a Monte Carlo, those big ass cars back in the day, and Cutlass. And I was learning how to drive on those type of cars, Cutlass and Monte Carlo, those big ass cars. And my father be like, so, you know, he used to be in the back so nervous, in the next to you, he was like, you know, I'm like, God dang. And then I begged him and plead. I said, I want to learn how to drive. I got my little permit in New York, but I never got a license in New York. It wasn't until I moved to South Carolina when I went to college. Oh, I lived in Atlanta since 1996. Valentine's Day of 96. I left New York in 1991. Yep. Oops. I didn't start my time. Let me see here. Yeah, I lived in New York since I moved out of New York in 1990, 1991, one of those. It might have been more like 92. Yeah, something like that. I miss New York. You know, I visit New York every year, but now that my mother sold the house in the Bronx Friday, and she bought another house in South Carolina, in Goose Creek, South Carolina. Good morning, the second person on the channel. Happy 4th of July. Who's there? I know I got Joseph and who else? Somebody else is on there. Reveal yourself. I like to know who I'm talking to. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. My live stream. I always live stream in the morning on my way to these dang zones. Right now, you know, as you know, I'm going, if you don't know, I'm always going to Lawrenceville or Swanee area. It's extremely slow. I got 6 minutes to get into the zone. And looking at the map, it is blank. It is nothing. I was scheduled to work from 10 a.m. until 10 p.m. tonight, and I had a 2-hour block in between. So I was gonna work from 10 to 4 and then 6 to 10. But I changed the schedule and simply revised it, because you could change your schedule 6 hours in advance. So since I had that block in between, I changed that 6 to 10 and simply extended my first block from 10 to 6. And I just simply canceled the remaining evening hours, because I said I do not want to be out here at night. Everybody gonna be, you know, throwing up firecrackers and whatever, fireworks, and I just don't like loud fireworks. You know, that gets me nervous when I'm driving and you hearing like loud booming noises and boom. You know, I can't do that and drive. It just gets on my nerves with that loud booming noise. And you know, like I said, you don't know what people be doing. So I'm gonna be home in the evening when it's still light outside, and that's it. I'm not gonna be messing around in the evening time. I may buy me some barbecue. I'm gonna buy me some charcoal and probably do a barbecue. I'm not gonna do no big thing, because you know it's only me, so it's not like I'm gonna do like a whole bunch of hamburgers and hot dogs and ribs and stuff like that. It's only me. I'll wait to do a barbecue. If I do a barbecue, I may do one I may do one tonight. I may just go ahead and just put me a little small charcoal on the grill and make a couple of, maybe I'll do some, what, ribs? No, I don't know. Maybe I could put a barbecue chicken. You know how you could put like a smoked chicken? You know, you could smoke on your barbecue. All you have to do is put less charcoal on one side of the grill, and then you put the chicken or whatever you want to smoke and just put it on the other side, and then you just let the other heat do its smoke in that grill. You don't need no special grill that just smoke, you know. It's just a technique. I learned that from the other day watching the Food Network channel. It was Bobby Flay. He was doing barbecues and how he was talking about he was smoking meat, and he said don't put the meat directly on under the charcoal. You put it on the other side of a grill where there's no, you know, you don't put no charcoal, but you let the heat smoke the meat while you have the lid closed, and that's how you smoke meat. So I was like, I never really thought about that, but that's how you do it. You don't need no fancy, you know, everybody got like a special grill. It's a smoker, you know. Nope, you don't need to do all that. All you need is one grill. And I bought me a brand new grill last week. It was already assembled. All I had to do was fold it up and put it in the trunk of the car and put it in the garage. So later on this evening, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy me some meat. I'm gonna buy me some charcoal, and I'm gonna entertain y'all in the backyard later on this evening. I'm gonna do a barbecue. You know, I figured since this is the first time that I'm gonna get to go home, be home at a decent time, I could afford to cook. You know, I could make me a salad and cook a couple of meats, and I can have it for dinner for the rest of the week, or at least a few days. I get tired of eating Chick-fil-A. I'm like, ooh, I'm so tired of eating Chick-fil-A and eating sandwiches from Publix. It's like I need to cook. I need to go to the farmer's market and stop buying me some fruit and vegetables and make my salads. Cause you know I eat very healthy. When I have a consciousness of eating healthy, that's my thing. I could eat healthy and I could go like that. Like that. I could not eat McDonald's. I would stop eating Chick-fil-A. When my body is yearning for some vegetables, I said, dang, I ain't ate vegetables since, I haven't really ate a very decent meal, and I hate to say this, since last year. Really cook for myself. Hey, number 3 people in the chat. Who's online? Paula. I know Joseph is still here. And I know it's one of y'all. But anyways, I would say happy 4th of July, y'all. I was wondering what y'all had plans. You know, me. My plans is doing Instacart. And, oops. It's 10:01. Let me see if my app is set to take orders. But they love to, you know, claim I'm not Alright, I'm back. I had to make sure I refresh my app for the Instacart to be in the zone. I know they're going to claim I'm not in the zone yet, but I don't understand it. I could drive down Sugarloaf Parkway, and it's such a curve to drive on this parkway, and 1 minute you could be in the zone, and then another second you're not in the zone because the way they cut that map. Instacart be so silly at times. They'll cut the map where it's like a funny looking U shape or boot shape in the zone, and it's like they're gonna say that, oh, this is Lawrenceville zone, and then this is Suwannee Cummings zone. So it's a matter of a few feet away, you could be in a different zone just like that. So I have to make sure that I go way deeper into the zone. Like right now, I'm in Duluth, and this is not considered to be in the Cummings-Suwannee zone. And it's amazing how they could say I'm not in the zone, but if I get a delivery and somebody lives in Duluth, I'll just drop off some groceries. You've been offered a batch at Whole Foods. Hell no. Whole Foods? Alright, y'all. My first batch is Whole Foods. I hate Whole Foods. I hate Whole Foods with a passion. I can't stand Whole Foods. And I'm like, why the hell am I going to Whole Foods? And who the world? There ain't nothing in Whole Foods. Let me tell you what let me tell you about Whole Foods. Whole Foods, first of all, everything is a box. And everything ain't so much organic. I mean, it's organic in terms of certain fruits, but they always not be of quality. I could go to Fresh Market and their fruits and vegetables be nice and fresh and plump and juicy. Even Publix have a very good produce section. But Whole Food, you know, yeah, it's too expensive. And when they do have a sale on things, like if they have a sale on their vegetables or fruit, it's always like it's about to be spoiled or it don't look of good quality. That's the only time Whole Food has stuff on sale. Is that the stuff look like it's about to be no good. It's not fresh and it's about to spoil. See, that's one thing about organic. Organic food don't last because they don't got no preservatives and things like that. But still, I don't like Whole Food. I hate going to Whole Food. Those customers that I shop for at Whole Food, they are so damn picky, stingy. I've hardly ever got any tips from people who shop at the Whole Food. Hardly never. And I don't care what area I'm in, whether I'm in Atlanta or out here or North Oak TP. Every time I shop at Whole Food, never get a tip. Never get a tip. I could explain to them about the service fee, and the service fee is not a part of our tip. And I swear somebody will always want to order from Whole Food and never be satisfied. And another thing I hate about Whole Food is they will never have something's always missing out their whole grocery list. Something, not always going to have something. Oh, we ain't have no more. And it means, let me tell you what it'll be. It'll be their own product. Do you have any more Whole Food milk? No, we ain't got no more. Do you have any butter? I mean, it'll be like simple, stupid stuff like that. They never have. They don't have it. They ran out, and they always seem to like, oh, the truck coming tonight, or it's coming tomorrow. And it'll be like on a Monday or Tuesday. So for me to be going all the way out to this damn Whole Food to get these 11 items or whatever, I hate it. I can't stand it. But you know what? The only good thing about shopping at the Whole Food is that things are so damn expensive that it could easily go up to about it could easily be about $200 worth of stuff. And let it be meat. If it's meat, somebody like that black lady that I dropped off a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, and she wanted 2 filet catfish. So I asked for two filet catfish. And they said, you sure you want 2? I said, yeah, that's what the customer said they wanted. And the thing was $30-something for 2 pieces of catfish. And then she gonna send me she wanted a refund on that. Every time I picked out something, she wanted a refund. It would be the meats. I want 4 pork chops. And then she would complain, and, you know, and then text me to death. She would chat to me to death. Are you sure this is that you got? I say, yes, man. I got exactly what you wanted. You know, I tell the butcher or whomever, or the counter person at the meat counter, I would like to have 4, whatever. You know, and people act like you don't know how to pick groceries. I mean, if I'm asking the person at the counter to give me pork chops, then non-GMO, don't be questioning me about did I get the right thing. I'm like, really? And then when I scan the items, and then they see it. See, if you scan the item, you take a picture of it, they can see, you know, you see the package, you see the meat. You know, I'm like, well, anyone smoke wings from the deli. It's the hot area food. I know where the hell it is. I mean, people act like, you know, you think because you shop at Whole Foods, it's near the deli. I don't need you to instruct me. I know where the hot bar is. You know, I shop at Whole Foods. I don't shop at Whole Foods like that, but I would get occasionally certain things or whatever. Make sure. Boy, I swear. Alright, you know what? I'm picking up 11 items, but it's 24 units. So let me explain what that means. When it says 24 units, that means you're picking up like multiple items of something. It could be multiple items of beverages, it could be multiple items of water, it could, you know, it could be cases of water, it could be, you know, whatever. So by this being 24 items and 11 units, or 24 units, 11 items, she must be having, unless she's having like 6 bananas and maybe 3 things of water or whatever, or maybe 5 plums or peaches or something. I don't know what 24 items, and you know what, how it could be 24 units with 11 items. And it better not be cases and cases and cases of water. Well, first of all, one thing I can say with Whole Foods is they don't have big cases of water like that. They may have they don't have cases of water like Publix and Kroger and stuff. They may have like bottles of Perrier water, you know, and what else they may usually do. They have stuff like that, but they don't usually have big, huge cases of something. If they do, you know, to me, I wouldn't buy it from Whole Foods when I could go to Publix and get the same spring water for very cheap. You know, another place to go shopping, I used to always go shopping to all the time, and they pretty good, is Aldi's. Aldi's, their stuff is organic, because, you know, Aldi's is based out in Europe. And they don't have processed foods and stuff. Even their name brand stuff that's Aldi is organic and non-GMO, so they're pretty good too. And even their vegetables and stuff is organic. It's way cheaper than going to Whole Foods, and it's way better. It is a whole lot better at Aldi's, and I didn't know Aldi's was a European-based restaurant based here in the United States. And they got they have a lot of stores too, but a lot of people think Aldi's is some kind of low class or low grade, I would say, not low class, low grade supermarket. And when the fact of the matter is, it's not. It really isn't. Now, you do have to go to an Aldi that's in a very more nicer neighborhood, because sometimes people tend to be They put them, you know, it tends to be better options. Because if you go to an Aldi, say there's an Aldi on Jimmy Carter Boulevard, and a lot of Mexicans live up around there. And I went to an Aldi over there, and I was like, why does Aldi look so, you know, it looks so ratchet, you know, like disorganized, and it's like people didn't seem to care. You know, they didn't seem to care. So you have to go to a store where they got good associates, management, and they take care of stuff. If you start going to some of these ratchet, neighborhoods, like predominantly poorer neighborhoods, and it's like a whole bunch of, yep, I love them too. Hey Sonia. I'm driving so I can see the name real close. Yeah, I like Aldi's, but you gotta go to a good one. Like I go to one in Snellville, and I'm gonna start seeing about this one. I know there's an Aldi right up there, somewhere up in this area. Alright y'all, I'm at the Whole Food. Oh, I hate going to Whole Food. And then someone got the nerve to be picking up 24 items in 11. It better not be a whole bunch of bull crap, I'm telling you. I do not feel like dealing with no Whole Food. I hope this order is over $200, because if it's over $200, I get a $5 bump for orders that's over $200. That's the only good thing about shopping at Whole Food, is that you'll be picking up very few items, but it'll be $200. Because see, if they order meat and they order stuff like that, meat, and what else is it that makes it so? Or any of those healthcare products, you know, like from the beauty department or whatever, that thing starts to be those things are pricey. $19.99 for a little thing or whatever, cream of some sort, you know. Those things be pricey. Alright, y'all, I'm at this dumb Whole Food. I get off at 6 today, so that's a good thing. So hopefully I'll get at least, let me see, it's my first batch for the day. I was thinking it was going to be slow, but I should have known that my first order would have been going to this Whole Food. I didn't go to Whole Food yesterday at all. I was like, thank goodness. These people gonna be too picky. I hope they're not picky. And I hope they give a good tip. Because I ain't in no mood to be people talking about leaving groceries on the steps and all that kind of stuff. But they better not do that crap like that. See, yesterday I had to leave some groceries on the steps of somebody's house, and it looked like the house, it looked like nobody lived there. They had the grass 10 feet tall. I looked in their mailbox because I couldn't see any signage for their house number. So I had to open the mailbox and look and see if that was the house. And when I opened up their mailbox, they had about 50 things in the mailbox. Looked like nobody checked the mail, or they looked like they was not home. And then all the windows in the house was closed. So I was like, who lives here? They had all the windows closed. Now, you know, if you live in a 2-story house, like in my house, I have a 2-story house, and you would know that in the summertime you're going to open your windows. It had all the blinds down, but all the windows were closed. I said, who in the hell? And I mean, unless you're turning on your air conditioner, I could see maybe having the window closed. But that looked a little bit strange to me. But surprisingly, they gave me a $7 tip on the app. So yesterday I had tips. I only had 2 orders, but I got almost $40-something. And then I had a delayed tip from Sunday. So for the last month, I've had delayed tips come in from that week that ended. And I'm like, that's good. Okay, why all the damn carts? See, they need some new carts. All the carts look rusty. But yet you spending an arm and a leg in groceries at Whole Foods. Oh, Lord. I still need. Oh man, my battery about to be dead. My battery been dead all day. Yesterday. You know, I gotta clean these handles. Everybody be having germs, and next thing you know, something be wrong. You know, I looked at a video about how you pick fresh watermelon, and the way you pick out fresh watermelon is that it has to have that yellow flesh, golden thing at the bottom of the watermelon. If it has that, that means the watermelon is nice and sweet. Another thing I learned about, look at that, ain't nobody here, and I want to sample some juice. Look at this, y'all. They got all these different juices. I'm gonna sample, let me see, the detoxifier. If this person ever comes down here and let me sample it, god dang, take all day. You know what I mean? They know that you be standing here and they don't want to stop what they're doing. Monday, April 17th, we will no longer be able to. All I need to do is sample this. I don't have to, you know. See what I'm talking about? They don't even stop what they're doing. They continue on washing stuff and putting stuff together. Now I gotta sit here and wait for you to. And I ain't even ordering nothing. Fine. Let me sample this detoxifier first.
Sweet.
You said it's what?
Sweet. You want sweet or less?
Yeah, let me try this Rise and Shine. Well, it's good to get rid of like
This orange.
Is some already made over there?
Yeah, I have new one over there.
All right. I like that detoxifier. It has apples, oranges, lemons, grapefruit, and ginger. You know what? I could make my own thing, to be honest. Apple, orange. I got a juicer at home. Bought me expensive ass juicer. I'm gonna make my own. All right. I'll get that last. All right, y'all. Let me do this shop. I'll see y'all in a few minutes.